If you're a Battlefront fan, it's been an incredible summer. The revival of Battlefront 2 has been one of the most historic revivals in all of gaming history. Player count records were broken, content creators both returned to the scene and grew in popularity, and it was a great time for us fans to be alive. But over the past month or so, that hype has slowly faded. The Steam charts say everything is back to the way it was before. YouTube has seemingly moved on, and nobody seems to be bringing attention back to the revival anymore. So is the game officially dying again? Is it already dead? And what does that mean for a possible Battlefront 3? Before we get into today's video, if you enjoy all things Battlefront and gaming in general, it would mean the world if you'd give this video a big thumbs up and consider subscribing, but right now let's talk about Battlefront 2. As we can see, the all-time record for concurrent Steam players on Battlefront 2 is still 35,000, which is the number we were able to hit this summer. But throughout August, coming into September, those numbers of concurrent players are coming back down to where they originally were. Did these Steam charts tell the whole story though? I would actually argue no. When we look past these raw numbers, though it may feel like the game has quote-unquote fallen off, it's actually stabilized to a much more realistic and consistent player base. Remembering, of course, most PC players of this game aren't even on Steam. There's still a pretty sustainable and active community playing the game. Battlefront 2 isn't a brand new release anymore. It's almost 8 years old. The revival this summer was exactly that. It was a revival. It brought back old fans, pulled in new ones, and proved to EA and Disney that people still care about this franchise. But after that wave, the game didn't just vanish. It returned to a consistent, loyal player base, some that have been here for years and others who were brought in during the revival. The true sign of a dying game is when servers empty out, matchmaking takes forever, and communities full-on vanish. But that hasn't happened here. Before, I could barely find any matches, but now I have no issues joining up in almost any game mode. And there's all kinds of players of different skill levels, rather than just the hardcore sweats that once filled all these lobbies. The difference now is that the people playing aren't just chasing hype. They're here because they genuinely love this game. Another thing the charts don't show is where people are playing. Steam is only one piece of the puzzle, and it's definitely not the biggest one. Remember, tons of people play on console, Xbox, PlayStation, even through Game Pass and EA Play. Those numbers don't get reflected in Steam's player count, but they do matter still. And let's not forget something really important, the content cycle. YouTube might not be flooded with Battlefront videos right now, but that doesn't mean creators or players have abandoned the game. It just means the spotlight is shifted like it always does. Battlefront 2 content is still better than it was before. Many new creators saw incredible growth during the revival and are continuing to make content. While some larger creators chase the hype and move on with the content cycle as it shifts, there are a lot of new people now permanently on the scene because they found a love for this game. And that's really saying something, because being a Battlefront 2 creator is a very risky business, considering it's such an old game and it's a pretty easy audience to lose. Even the larger creators like Bombastic, my absolute GOAT, have been making content about other games just to grow their audience around what they already do with Battlefront 2. I know I do it. It's really the only way the game can get attention in the media now. And honestly, think about the legacy of this game. Battlefront 2 had one of the rockiest launches in gaming history, but through years of updates, community support, and modding, and now this revival, it's managed to stand tall as one of the most beloved Star Wars games ever made. That is not a dead game. That's a game that's earned its place in a long-term conversation and eventually, hopefully, in a successor like Battlefront 3. Hey guys, Carson here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, it makes a big difference to me and my channel. Are you guys still playing Battlefront 2 though? What are your thoughts now? I want to hear them all in my comments below so I can talk to each and every one of you guys. But with that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the battlefront.